So right here, Brian F. says, you guys are really showing your true colors by comparing Balrog to May. That's all I'm saying. And it doesn't stop there because the trolling in the FGC gets so much better. Let's go.
Couldn't look away from the train wreck. You can blame it on the tech or the disrespect. Before you play, better button check. Button check.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful morning of checking these damn buttons. It is not any morning. As usual, it is HT. You already know. So we definitely got that HT flavor. Definitely good to be back. We got a whole week of checking these buttons. There's so much that happened over the weekend that I want to cover as well. So you already know how we do it. We got the hot clips and hot topics. We have the links down below with the chapters if you want to skip around to a certain subject. All right, and before we get into the hot clips, I want to give a special shout out to the homie _87. The dude actually made it to top 8. That close with the amazing Cammy skills. Anyway, man, I know he was hype. Every time I see the dude, he's grinding online, doing the damn thing. So big up, man. Shout out. And as we get into them hot clips, I want to give a special shout out to the homie Rob TV, who's officially in Capcom Cup. That's right, the homie is officially in Cap Cup. I can't wait. It was amazing. Anyway, I know a lot of us are proud of him, man. I know this is either one of the biggest or the biggest things that's ever happened to him in his career, you know, as a gamer, FGC, whatever. Just hands down, because not only has he been grinding as an entertainer, not only as Hollywood, but you know what I'm saying, but as a player as well. So anyway, without further ado, ladies and gents, let's go.
Priority system, let take the wheel. Oh, the whip and the catch right there from Rob TV.
Man, I love his V-shift usage. It puts him back into neutral so often, and that's exactly where he's had so much control, just like this. He's got the corner, though.
Don't press the button, but there's a back. Time again from Karen players.
Look at that gray life up there. Brian just wants to take attacks of a single short or a single jab. Anything's going to be for a couple hundred. Instead, Rob finds it.
The challenge, though, gets a knockdown. One good sequence right here from Rob TV. We'll take it. But the overhead, careful. That's super slow. We've seen it with punish. EX connects, and you see this as Rob TV. Hollywood Rob TV showing you how it's done.
All right, and now into them first set of buttons that need to be checked. This pops off in the world of the CPT, right? The CPT 2021 North American Midwest. So this popped off, right? And as you know by now, Rob TV ended up qualifying, beating Brian F. I believe he faced him twice in the same, which I showed those two clips. Faced him twice in this tournament, beat him twice. But before that happened, or around that same time, somebody by the name of Larry, right? Larry _Cage_ posted this, tagged Brian, said Tatsugeki, right? Showing the dolphin, right? Basically mimicking May. Well then, a lot of people started to react, laughing at it, you know, pretty much mocking, you know, poking at Brian. People love to poke at Brian F. Anyway, he replied saying, you guys are really showing your true colors, comparing Balrog to May. That's all I'm saying. So obviously a lot of people had fun with this, having fun responses and whatnot. And you know, going to May, obviously from GG Strive, right? I haven't actually dove or dug into the game like that, but apparently May, and I know a lot of you already know this, is OP. She's broken, or she has some shit that's considered broken. A lot of people are like, yo, can you nerf May? So I guess that's pretty much why Brian felt some kind of way about this, because anytime you talk about Rog, especially saying he's OP or he should be nerfed or something like that, he's like, no, shut the hell up. And then you go to the tournament itself, right? When Brian was actually playing at, you know, during the CPT, look at the chat. Everybody just it starts with Rushdown. He says, I hope May wins. I'm a May main and she's just so much fun. People get so trolled by the dolphin and her voice lines are so cute. Like she always says, Tatsugeki, LOL. She's super random, but also smarter than she looks, just like me. Then if you go down, other people basically rinse and repeat that same damn comment saying, I hope May wins. And it literally goes on and on and on. Then if that wasn't enough, people keep posting Tatsugeki with the damn dolphin. I've never seen this. You know what's hilarious is I had somebody that was like, yo, we like to do cosplay and we watched the show. Him and his wife did the cosplay. When I first saw it, I didn't know what the hell it was. Now I see it more than ever. Then from there, of course, you know, people have their fun. I noticed Capcom posted, like, check out the replay between Rob, you know, and Brian said, delete this. He also posted shortly after saying, after all this, I just want to play Soul and turn my brain off. So what the hell, look, for all my Strive players, so what the hell exactly is up with Mei, right? I saw a lot of people in the comments when they were trolling him in the beginning saying Tatsugeki, and Brian was like, stop comparing her to Rog, they're not the same player. But people were actually bringing up, you know, similar points saying, well, maybe kinda, she, you know, Rog's the Mei of Street Fighter V. Let me know if you guys know what time it is. Like, if it, is it broken? Is she broken to the point that you need to fix it to enjoy the game? Or is it something that people can adapt to and other, you know, characters simply need more buffs? And when it comes to trolling, the internet remains undefeated. And in the infamous words of Rog in Street Fighter 2 and 4 and 5, all the games that Rog's ever been in, Tatsugeki. All right, and now into the next set of buttons that need to be checked. This one pops off in the world of Team Spooky. Y'all know Team Spooky doing the damn thing for a long time, definitely holding it down in the FGC and that East Coast, you know what I'm saying? So apparently we got another ban, we got another Smurf account. Damn, you know, well, of course, we've been online more than ever, man, these damn Smurfs. All right, so I'll try to get, you know, I'll try to sum this up as quickly and to the point as possible. So apparently there's a player by the name of MBK Fighting Coach, or at MBK Coach. And apparently they follow me. What up, MBK? It's kind of awkward, right? Anyway. But there's some good and some bad, and, you know, just hang with me. Somebody by the name of Mars actually breaks down the situation fairly well right here, saying MBK entered WC Evo Online for GBVS on PS4 and he is from Florida. He proceeded to win and nothing was done to stop him from doing so. He should have been DQ'd from the start, and it is extremely disappointing to see that, along with MBK entering beginner brackets under a Smurf. So after that, eventually he was banned, right? Then released this statement shortly after saying, I entered the beginning tournament just to have fun and have a few laughs. In the end, forfeit the pot if I won. No intention to hurt anyone in any way, and in the end, couldn't even enter. Yeah, it was a mistake, I admit, and I'm sorry for it, but you guys are taking this way out of proportion for me thinking something was funny when it clearly wasn't. I apologize to Team Spooky for the dumbass comment I made about you. That wasn't cool. If I was Spooky, I would ban myself for that head-ass comment I made, so I understand, but I'm gonna say this. Cancel culture is bullshit. I'm mentally okay, but what if I wasn't? Call me out on some bullshit, I deserve it. But be careful how you word things. People have ended themselves for shit like this, so I'm sorry, and I learned my lesson. Then people seem to, you know, kind of respond to that, basically saying that, you know, I guess he should take more responsibility. Team Spooky replies as well, saying, this is not how it happened, but since you went here, you broke the rules of our tournament and were temp banned. We only let you back in because we felt bad about keeping you banned when we decided to allow Florida. Since you have no respect for us or other TOs, expect a new ban. Then, like I said, there's some good and some bad. It seems to come full circle. Usually people kind of die on that first hill, right? Or it kind of fades away. But MBK actually makes another statement shortly after that saying, I think it's time to stop acting like a child and make a real apology. Joining ESL West was completely wrong of me and I knew it and I still did it anyway. Me trying to use a Heidi to try to get away with it was also extremely petty of me. All I can say is that I'm sorry. I messed up. I won't be keeping the money for myself. I'm gonna donate it to the West Coast event in the future. I don't know when I'll get paid, but if and will I do get it, I'll give it back to the community. I owe a serious apology to @OriginTree. He asked me if I was gonna enter ESL West Coast and I flat out lied and said no. I was acting like a child trying to get away with misbehaving, shameful behavior, and again, I apologize for it. And I also need to apologize for trying to enter that beginner tournament even though I wasn't gonna take the pot. Regardless, it would have ruined the experience for the new players just trying to compete. My own boredom is not an excuse for entering and I'm sorry. And Team Spooky, I made a dumbass, arrogant comment about you after you were nice enough to let me back into your tournament after smurfing the first time to get around the Florida ban. I don't expect to ever be unbanned from you guys and I will happily accept that. Just know that I'm sorry, and after all you do for many FGC communities, you don't deserve that. Lastly, I want to say, don't let my mistakes reflect on anyone else. I'm a grown man who made these bad decisions, and I take full responsibility for them. Please don't come after GSS, my girlfriend, or anyone else. If you want to come after someone, come after me. I deserve it. And I'm deservedly banned from multiple events, and I'm gonna take time from competing in general. I'm gonna take this time to improve as a person and learn from my mistakes. Again, I'm sorry for doing all this, and to the people I hurt, I hope that one day I can earn your forgiveness. But I understand if I don't. So there you have it, ladies and gents. So once again, we have a Smurf account. I was surprised that he mentioned his girlfriend. I don't know what the ties were there. Remember, we just had one of those cases the other day where somebody was using, like, the girlfriend, right, was entering an all-female tournament, but she let her boyfriend play so he could win the tournament for her, and she could basically get the clout. But they ended up confessing. She confessed. She took the rap. She was like, don't blame him. I told him to do it. I convinced him to do it. So if y'all want to talk some shit, talk it to me. Now, I'm not saying this is the same thing, because maybe he's just saying that he used his girlfriend's account. That was the Smurf account. Maybe that's what he's saying. I don't think that there's like the Bonnie and Clyde thing where they went in on it together. But in the end, he comes to apologize. I know some people could see, well, you shouldn't have talked all that shit before you apologized. You should have just apologized. And others accept the apology. It's one of those things. But I definitely think that, you know, like one of these things he said in the apology is like, if you're banned from multiple tournaments and you're known for this shit, then yes, definitely take you a break, take you a long ass breather, stop this shit, because you're only gonna continue to get banned and leave a really bad taste in people's mouth. And that'd be interesting to see, because he says, you know, I'm not gonna keep the money, but then he says if I'm gonna get paid for the other money, I'll donate it back to the community if I get it. So I'm not sure what the terms are for that. Like, if you win, do you forfeit after they discover that you were using a Smurf, or do they still owe you the money? There it is, ladies and gents. Definitely let me know how you feeling. Thank you guys for all the love one more again. And of course, it is HT. So on HT, we're gonna show that cosplay right here. But before I do, you all saw what my wife did to me last week, right? Or the week before, whatever. The last time I posted, I think it was last Wednesday, she roasted the shit out of me when it came to the cosplay.
I know. Get the hell up. I'm taking over.
You serious?
Yes, I am. Get up.
You really want to take...
Get out of the damn seat. All right, I'm taking over now. I'm the new host of Button Check, which should be named Thirsty Check.
So that got me to thinking, you know what I'm saying, that maybe I need to keep it more neutral and not just focus on women and body parts, but just show cosplay for the quality of the cosplay. So you know what? I'm gonna start it with this man. It's the Krug, if I'm saying that correctly. He says, what do you think of my grandpa, you know, couch cosplay? And here it is. And I think it's good. I think it's real good that, you know, and then here's another one, Healy Valentine right here, if you guys want to check that out. Anyway, I think this one is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. She's dressed as Zelda in this one. Y'all should really check this one out. But back to the couch guy, he's a grandpa, and I think it's hilarious. And I think here's one where she's in pink. She's in pink right here. But back to this dude. This is quality. This is quality because, you know, he deserves shine too, just because he's a man, you know, dressing like Mr. Furley from Three's Company. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I enjoy it. Look at this one, though. Look at this one right here. Look at this one. Anyway, back to that one. So anyway, this is the cosplay for the day. This is the cosplay for today. This is the better cosplay right here. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all the love. Links, description field, all that good stuff. If we don't post tomorrow, we'll definitely post the next day. See y'all soon. Love you forever. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
So apparently we got another ban. We got another Smurf account. Damn, you know, well, of course, we've been online more than ever, man. These damn Smurfs. Am I the only one that feels like Gargamel? Because I hate when I see Smurfs. Gargamel doesn't like... Fuck you guys, at least I tried.